Now I'm going to introduce a new method that we can also use for integration. So once you become familiar with integration by substitution, as well as the new methods that I'm going to introduce here, which we call it integration by parts, you will have to make judgment by yourself as to which integration method you would prefer to use. So again, this method is also used in cases when we have a complicated function that is not easy to integrate at a glance. So we may need to separate it into parts. And this method, integration by parts, is also known as decomposition. So I'm gonna decompose the original expression into parts, into a u and a dv part. And this integration is equivalent to if we have u times v minus the integral of v and du. So using this formula, we need to find four components: the u, v, du, and dv. Okay, so let's have a look at an example. So let's integrate the expression x e to the x dx. So I'm gonna assign the parts to it. So suppose I let x equal to u. And suppose I let ex dx equal to dv. How do I know which ones to assign as u and which ones to assign as dv? Well, unfortunately, there is no definitive rules. You'll just have to practice a lot of these questions. And once you have a hang of it, then just by looking at it, you would know which one you would assign. So even if you do the wrong substitution at first, I strongly encourage you to give it a try. And if you get stuck, then chances are you have made the wrong substitution. So you can always go back and revise your initial substitution. So you will learn a lot from making mistakes at first. So here I'm gonna let u equal to x and dv equal to e to the x dx. Now from these two components I can derive du right away. So du over dx is just 1. And so I can derive du as dx. And from the dv part, I need to integrate this function in order to get a v. So if I integrate e to the x, I get e to the x. So the first and foremost step is to find all the four components: u, du, dv, and v. Once we have all the four components, we can use the formula to plug in each of the components. So integral u is x, dv is e to the x dx. The formula says we multiply u by v, so u is x and v is e to the x. Minus the integral of v, v is e to the x. And du is just dx. Okay, and so the last step is to integrate e to the x dx, which is quite easy. So that's just e to the x. And we are done integrating. So we add the constant c to the end because this is still an indefinite integral. So one can check that whether the integrated function is correct or not by taking the derivative. Do we get the original expression back? So the function is x e to the x minus e to the x plus c. Then what is the derivative of this? So we check whether we got the correct solution or not. So f prime of x is going to be 1 times e to the x plus x e to the x, so this is by the product rule, minus e to the x. Okay, so and these two terms cancel out, so we have x e to the x. So this is indeed correct. So the next example, I'm gonna assign u to ln x and dv to 1 over x dx. So let u be ln x. And dv is 1 over x dx. So then du dx is 1 over x dx. And to find the v, we need to integrate 1 over x dx. So integrating this, we get ln x. Okay, so this is by one of the integral rules. So the integral of 1 over x is ln x. So now I'm going to rewrite the original integral as the following. So by parts, integral of ln x times 1 over x dx is equivalent to u times v. So u is ln x, but also v is also ln x, minus integral of v du. So v is ln x, and du is 1 over x dx. So here I move the dx to the other side, so I erase it here. Okay, so let's have a look at this expression. Now, this is identical to what we have on the left-hand side. So we can move the whole expression to the left-hand side. So then we get 2 ln integral of ln x 1 over x dx. And on the right-hand side, we have ln x squared. And oh, don't forget to add a c to the end, plus c. So the last thing we want to do is to move the 2 to the right-hand side. So we get the integral of ln x 1 over x dx is just a half ln x squared plus c. So again, this example shows another strategy as to what you can do when you are faced with such an integral question. Okay, so the next example will involve multiple steps. So at first, I'm going to assign u being x cubed. Now, it's okay if you have to do the wrong substitution at first. In fact, I encourage you to use the wrong substitution, because then you will get stuck, and at some point you will have to revise it, and this is what it's all about. So these integral questions, you just have to practice a lot, and over time you will realize what you should be substituting for u and what you should be substituting for v. Okay, so x cubed is represented by a u. E to the 2x dx is represented by dv. So let's find the other two components. So we get 3x squared dx, and integrating e to the 2x, we get a half e to the 2x. So now we got the components. Let's decompose the original integral into parts. So by the formula, u times v minus the integral of v du. So what's u? U is x cubed. V is a half e to the 2x minus the integral of v, which is a half e to the 2x. And look, du is 3x squared dx. This expression may need some further simplification. So we obtain the following. A half x cubed e to the 2x minus, I'll take out the constant, which is 3 over 2, integral of x squared e to the 2x dx. So at this step, I will decompose this further. So this expression here, the integral of x squared e to the x dx, I'm gonna decompose that further. So let's now just concentrate on integrating this part. So I'll use another integration by parts. So this is integration by parts within an integration by parts. So this is another methodology that I introduced that we can use to integrate functions. So I'm going to represent it with the u2 to represent that this is the second set of variables that I introduced. And v2 is just a half e to the 2x. So again, by the formula, we have u, v, so u is x squared, v is a half e to the 2x, minus the integral of v du. So v is a half e to the 2x, and multiply that by du, which is 2x dx. So the 2's cancel out. And so we are left with a half x squared e to the 2x minus the integral of x e to the 2x dx. So I'm going to plug this expression into here.